looking super shiny. I'm gonna try something new. I am going to use a mattifying face primer on top of my foundation. So we will see if that works. I've done it underneath. Now I'm gonna try it on top just for kicks and giggles. We're gonna go ahead and just do one little dot there and let's look at the magic, all right? So here we go. So I'm gonna just dot it here, and dang, what is this magic? So like through here, on my nose, and it is not messing up my foundation at all. Do you guys see the difference? No, like you don't see as many pores as over here. So I'm gonna put a little there, a little there, a little there, through the T-zone, and what is this sorcery? This is amazing. Normally I put this underneath my foundation, but I was like, you know what, for kicks and giggles, let's see how this wears. So if you are a type of person that does not like to do powder foundation and you like more of a liquid, but you want kind of a subtle matte look without looking too matte, this would be it. I'm just gonna lightly set that so it'll mattify even more. The sun doesn't hit here and the sun hits here. So if you do a smidge of blush under here, you're not a contour girl, this is actually contour. It's a really simple contour. You can see how it just brings out the face a little bit and takes away from the lightness underneath your neck. I take your contour, just tap it in there once, and you're gonna go ahead and feel underneath your cheekbone, and that's where you're gonna place your contour. So we're gonna go right underneath our contour, and yes, this is when you're like, why? I can't get it blended. I'm gonna do that on purpose right now, and I'll show you a little tiny trick that everyone should know. I try not to tan my face too much, so I'm gonna give it that natural kind of sun touch look, so now it matches my shoulder a little bit more. Another little trick that you can do when you contour is so you don't have kind of that line right here, you can actually just push the bristles into the hairline, and I call this burning. Same thing underneath your neck, we don't wanna have that stop point here. So if we add a shadow here, we gotta add a shadow here and start where my shadow would be, which would be underneath the jawline. And we're gonna go ahead and go all the way underneath the jawline. And then we're just gonna take what's remaining and just chisel it out. What that will do is, it won't make this look so dark here. It'll give it a nice shadow here. You'll have a shadow here, here, all the shadow areas that you need. Did you guys just see that? So just a little chisel there. It doesn't look blended. Yeah, I know. Now I'm gonna show you how to blend your contour. So if you're like, oh my God, I see a line. And we're gonna go into the powder, okay? And what powder does is it cuts out 40% of color. So anytime you do your blush too strong, anytime you do your contour too strong, all you do is take a little powder and go over it, and look, it's blended. Don't sit there and try to fight your color. So if you go even too dark on your eyeshadow, just take a smidge of powder, cuts out 40% of color. That's it. I love to take just a little bit on my brush and just do like a natural contour underneath the nose on the side. Because we're gonna be doing a really smoky eye, we don't want it to be about the lips. I'm gonna comb through my brow first, just to make sure that they're all in the shape that I want it to be. So there's a little comb on one end. We're gonna just etch right in really quick. What do you guys think about that primer trick? Like doing it on top of your foundation. I just thought, like, I don't know if it's done before, but I was like, you know, a lot of people don't like powder blush or powder in general, and maybe they want a mattifying look without putting powder on. So I thought it was a cute little trick. I used to use that mattifying primer on gentlemen and kids when I would do fashion photo shoots for like editorial and commercial shoots. Even on like bald heads. So if you have like a high shine and you're doing photos, that stuff is like gold, liquid gold. Those corporate photo shoots for the older gentlemen, that's what I would use to cut out the shine on their face and on their top of their noggin. Do you see how tiny she is? So you can literally just etch in, and I don't know if you've tried like the pens, but sometimes the pens look a little strong, but I do like the fact that you can just etch in little strokes, and then what you can do afterwards is comb through. And then when you do the combing, that's what gives it kind of the eraser effect. And I'm gonna give you one more trick here, guys. What did I say about cutting out color? Powder. she's our friend. Once in a while, she's our friend. As long as you use a fluffy brush, you can take an ashy brown and it can work for a blonde by doing this. So take your powder and you're gonna brush through. What just happened? Do you see how that's like a good shade lighter? Now if we wanna go more, go lighter, okay? And if you don't have a lot of hair, it's still gonna go on top of the color you just put on. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna take my brow gel, because we don't want it to look powdery. Take the brow gel, and we're just gonna comb these bad boys nice and up. We want floof. All right, so I'm gonna take that, and we're not messing around. We are not messing around. All right, gel liner on. You can see it's wearing off on my brush. I don't have as much on. This is just so it's waterproof. I don't have to worry about it coming off. I don't have to worry about it creasing. So we're gonna go ahead and go inside the lashes. We can't have any skin showing. I'm gonna use this smoky palette. I'm gonna go underneath the brow with our champagne. Ooh, girl. I gotta toss my hair, hold on. Yeah, okay. I hope you have fun watching this, because I have fun doing makeup. Like, this is me time right here. Go ahead and take the black, and what you should be doing is drumming on your palette, because you don't want it to fall all over your face. If you don't do that, you can set a tissue underneath your eye like this and just tap your darker colors on, so that way you don't have any mistake of anything falling. All right, so I'm gonna fold it the other way, and what's really fun is you can actually go into the shape of your eye like this. Watch this. Use the tissue as your stopping point, all right? If we want to make this a little bit more dramatic, I got just a little black eyeshadow on here. And ta-da! We're gonna go in there with the brown, tap it off. We used the same technique when I burned into my hairline, and what you want to do is you're burning into that highlight color. This is Deja Vu. It's this beautiful silvery eyeliner. Makes the eyes pop. Take a gel liner, because we did that all over the lid. This one's just more silvery, kind of slate. I love using smudger brushes. It's just so fast. I'm just gonna smudge it right underneath the silver liner I just did. Yay, yay or nay. Mascara just at the base, so if there was any powder in the lashes, it'll look nice and clean. Tweezers on the outer corner just to hold the lash. I'm gonna use the inner, and this glue, the Duo Glue, it dries right away. We're just gonna go right on top of the lash. I put the glue already on the strip, and we're gonna go right there. And I had already trimmed these to fit my eye, and we just pop them on. All right, so we're gonna go right on top. Get it in, get right close to those lashes. All right, so that's good. Yeah, I think we're done. And again, I will back it up like a Mack truck. Yeah, I think this is it. Mwah. If you have any questions about the primer trick, the contour trick, eyeshadow tricks, let me know. Have a great day. Happy weekend, guys. Where's my bye? Bye, guys.